Scrapyard Wars!
This episode of Scrapyard Wars was brought to you by dbrand. So basically, the more expensive graphics cards might be totally worthwhile, even if they don't score as many FPS per dollar compared to a low-end one. You know what the stupidest thing about me screwing up that formula is that's exactly the formula that I used to use when I worked retail computer sales to help people understand how, buying something that costs twice as much might effectively give them a way better value than if they bought something for half as much. Like, if you're buying a $1,000 computer, spending an extra $100 on a graphics card that performs 30% better is still 30% more performance for 10% more budget in the grand scheme of things, but I forgot. And the really frustrating thing right now is that even if we hadn't already been late to meet this guy twice, so I feel like I really have to go meet him, even if that weren't the case, I still have to go right now. I have no time to go and plug some more cards into an updated formula and find out how they compare before I have to go meet him now. So I basically could end up stuck with a $20 paperweight by the end of this. I didn't bring my cash. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. This is gonna really help me a lot.
Sorry.
I have money.
Sweet.
I also have a sweater.
Awesome.
I couldn't find a t-shirt, so it's a hoodie.
That's all right. It's even better. Cool beats. Vote for Turnip.
Vote for
Love
Turnip.
it. That's sweet, buddy.
Awesome. We just heard back, not that I'm touching that. We just heard back from the back alley guy. I think we've got a lead on a sound card. I'm gonna offer him like $5.
So we need to be in Richmond in an hour, and it's gonna take us about 40 minutes to drive out there, so we should be good on time. And that's pretty much it. Last thing we're gonna have to do is go over and pick up some memory, which I think NCIX is actually gonna be the cheapest way. There's not a whole lot of cheap used memory. So yeah, I feel like we're doing really good. We just need the graphics card, and as long as that works and everything should be fine there, then we're gonna be good. So let's go.
Hey! So that's the top slot, so everything's good. So, just got out of Free Geek Vancouver. I was pretty worried about that store, and that ended up being amazing. All I need left is a power supply, and I've spent $280. I should have asked about a power supply. $700 watts. Ooh. Some sketchy brands too. I forgot I needed a power supply.
Oh yeah.
How much for this guy?
This one.
Is it from one cable? Can I just put them together? Is
Oh,
it from one cable? Yeah, I can just put them together. And then it has I need 6 plus 2 and I need 6, which it has. Awesome. Okay, so give me 1 second. How much did you say, $30? There you go.
Thank you.
So, done. I guess Free Geek just cleaned me out for, what was it? $130. I got a 550 watt power supply, a Q6600, a 160 gigabyte hard drive, a 775 motherboard, and 8 gigs of RAM. So that means my final total comes to 180 plus 30, so 210 plus $100, $310. So I'm $10 over the original Scrapyard Wars budget and have a way better computer. Yes!
Okay, I keep telling myself I'm just gonna stop looking. I'm gonna go back and test the cards, but I keep looking anyway. I mean, I just saw a 7990 listed, or a 7970 listed for $100. Even factoring in my $20 loss on that card, that's an FPS per dollar of almost 0.4. That would be the winner if I could get it. I mean, here's something totally stupid. Here's a 6990 in Richmond. Surely this guy doesn't think he's actually gonna get $180 for that, so why don't we send a text?
Okay, so after the 18-hour drive to where we are right now? Richmond. After the 18-hour drive to Richmond, give or take 17 hours, we're here, but we're actually here 20 minutes early. So the dude lives in one of these apartment buildings over here. So I guess we just wait for him? Oh, dude, there's a Toys R Us over there. 20 minutes in Toys R Us?
Hi, I'm calling about the 6990 you have listed on Craigslist. Do you still have that?
Yeah, I do, but there's a guy is picking up this afternoon. If he doesn't show up, I will give you a call. How's that?
Do you know the name of the guy picking it up?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think...
But he's not likely to pick it up though, because he's using a California numbers. So I don't know if it's a fraud or what.
Oh, okay. Cause I can come like right now.
Because I have made a promise to him, so I will wait till 2. If he doesn't show up, then it's yours.
Okay. How much did he offer?
It's 180.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'd have to figure. Okay. Okay. Can you call me at 2 if he doesn't come get it by 2?
Sure, yeah. I will wait like half an hour or something like that. Where do you live?
Well, I live out in Langley, so the sooner you can let me know, the sooner I can start driving, because I really need it today.
Okay. Yeah, I will give you a call.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Okay, bye. California, California.
Okay.
Austin's number. Gonna pick up a 6990 in the city of Richmond. He is rocking a 6990. Okay, interesting.
Scrapyard Wars will be right back after these messages. This episode of Scrapyard Wars is brought to you by D-Brand, makers of the precision-cut vinyl skins that you'll see on the phones and notebooks of our contestants. They offer a wide variety of styles and colors, and support for the coolest devices, including the PlayStation 4, Galaxy Note 5, and iPhone 6s. Protect the body of your devices and make them look great at dbrand.com/scrapyardwars.
So we're at the guy's place. He's gonna let us test the card. The problem is, do we film it? Because I feel super sketchy at going to some random guy's house as he's testing a graphics card for me and saying, by the way, can we film? I don't know, what do you think?
Well, I think our intention is to make a video.
This video is very important,
we should
yeah.
push. Like, we're asking, right? Is it
But
an
what- okay.
invasion of privacy if we ask? and
Hold on,
he
but if we
lets us?
say we want to record, what happens if he goes, oh, well, I want twice as much money for the card or
And we
something?
say, well,
We don't have a
don't
choice,
have to
dude.
record the video.
No, but like if he knows that like this is not just some random couple guys who want to build a computer, like what if he decides like he wants to raise the price or something? I just really don't like recording in like people's houses or like I don't like recording in places where people don't like let me, which I guess
Well,
is
that's
not.
why you're asking. Like, we don't have to tell them that we're shooting a YouTube video either. We can just be like, hey, like, can we just document this?
Oh, I forgot the money. Wait, can we catch this? That might be a little helpful in buying a graphics card.
So now we know Austin's after that card. Part of me wants to snipe it just to totally f him, but the other part of me is actually not even sure if that's that great of a card. So we can plug this into the formula. So $69.90 at $180 would be approximately a $69.70 times 2-ish. So that's 57. So let's say times 1.8. Those games should scale like pretty well. So about 102. So if he's paying $180 for that, ooh, that's a better performance index than I'm getting. 0.36. Damn it, Austin. Well, if I can snipe it, I'm gonna.
All right, so looks like everything works. So we're here testing out the 6990. Everything looks like it's running great on Diablo 3. So we're pretty much good there. Now pretty much all that's left for today is we need to go pick up some memory and we'll be good to go. So we might just have this build ready. Boom! So we successfully have an XFX Radeon 6990. This is a huge card, look compared to me. So yeah, I think we're looking good right now. So at this point, we pretty much just need to go to NCIX and pick up 4 gigs of RAM, which shouldn't be a big problem. That's the only kind of slight question right now is how much RAM do we actually want to get? So 4 gigs is going to be a lot cheaper, but we might have some stuttering issues. I think Far Cry 4 is the thing that we're kind of a little worried about right now. So it's going to be like, do we want to go for it or not? I kind of want to play it a little risky, so I think we might go with 4 gigs of RAM, especially if they end up making me pay for tax, which I don't want to have to do. So, but most important thing, we have an awesome graphics card, so we're set, mostly. I've got to say, now that we've got this beefy graphics card, I'm feeling way better. At this point, we really only need the memory, and that should be like the easiest thing ever to get. So, putting in work right now, especially considering how cheap this was. I mean, this was like a $600 graphics card, or maybe $700 graphics card just a few years ago. We got this thing for less than $200. So, I don't know. I feel like if we win this, it's gonna be because of this card. And if we lose this, it's gonna be because of this card. But I think we're gonna win this because of this card.
So we've had a troubling morning. We got our graphics card that I thought was a great deal. Turns out that according to my corrected calculations, it was actually not a very good deal, and we got some very useful intel on what our competitors are doing. So Austin is going high performance and he's going dual GPU, which I really wish I had looked up the 6990. I looked up almost every other dual GPU solution yesterday by keyword. This one's been listed for a month and Austin offered asking price. He's getting a 6990 for 180 bucks, which by my calculation is going to cream me. So we're on our way back to the office. We're gonna test what we have, make sure it's running. I am going to do some shopping, try and find a better graphics card deal. And if I can find something that'll allow me to eat the $20 I wasted, then I will go out and get it before I meet the back alley guy again at 4 today.
Oh, dude, the NCX is right there. It's right in that. Okay, so do you want to drive over there or do you just want to walk it? What? Let's go get our memory now, dude. I'm feeling pretty pumped. I really think that we're actually doing really good here. 8 gigs of RAM is way too, that's crazy for a Scrapyard Wars system.
Crazy.
That's pretty crazy. We gotta save money, dude. This is price to performance. It's a serious business. We gotta go for 4 gig. Let's see if there's any other 4 gig, just in case. Okay, 20, 35, there you go. Just got the 4 gig stick of the Corsair memory, so won't be super fast, won't be a ton of memory, but it should be just enough to get through.
If the number is 162, it'll be out.
Okay, awesome, man. Appreciate it. We're good. Root beer. All right, we have officially all of our parts right now. So, to recap, we picked up the case and one of our power supplies for $25 this morning. We went to a computer shop, we got our CPU, our motherboard, we've got the heat sink, we got another power supply, and we got a hard drive. We got the graphics card just now, and we just picked up the $30 kit of 4 gig memory as Ed's on the spot flying it out right here. So we have all the parts and we bought them all today, and everything went pretty well actually. It is 2:38 right now. So not only do we have over 2 hours left, but we get to enjoy a delicious root beer.
Well, you do. You're too cheap to get me one.
Oh yeah, so accidentally, I just bought this out of the Scrapyard Wars budget, so all the parts we bought, plus like $2 for root beer. Oops. This tastes pretty sweet though, I think it was kind of worth it.
Okay, I'm a little nervous right now.
There we go.
What is that? Did this guy sell us a dead graphics card anyway? So the good news is that we found a lead on a graphics card that even if I have to throw away the $20 I spent on this, will put me back out ahead, or at least even with Austin for FPS per dollar. But I haven't heard from the guy in about half an hour, so I'm really hoping I hear back soon. The bad news is our power supply we hoped would work is dead, which means that our 400 watt backup power supply is only borderline capable of even supporting a 7970 if we get it. There's also more bad news. It looks like our 6850 might actually be dead, which could also be good news because that gives us $20 back in our pocket if we can get a refund. I'm liking Austin's chances, but never count Luke out. I mean, he might show up with some completely bizarro thing.
Next time on Scrapyard Wars.
Austin gets a tetanus shot.
Luke gets captured by Vikings.
And Linus runs over a dog.